Hi guys, sorry, yoga went over a little bit.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay guys, so if you want your cameras on, they're automatically on. If you don't want them on, I understand. I would love to see all your pretty faces. But if not, Elise has a really pretty picture on there that I can see. I see Lisa Jaffe is giving me a tongue face. I appreciate it. Hi Iris, how are you? Hi Lovey. So girls, don't worry, I will give you the full time, even though we got in here. I guess yoga was like in Savasana, very chill. Hi Stephanie, how are you? Okay. Let me just let everyone in and then we will get started. So make sure that you have your mat, of course, or a cushy rug. And then if you have bands, we're using bands today. If you don't have them, don't freak out. I will make sure, hi Elise, I will make sure that you will still feel this, even if you don't have any bands. Hi, my aunt and my mom are in this. My aunt just shut her camera off, so because they're too big. Okay, so let's get it started. Okay, guys, so make sure you have a mat, a stretchy band. I'm Danielle. If I don't know you, I think I know everyone in here, everyone doing the recording. I'm Danielle, if you don't know me. So we are using a stretchy band. I'm using a lighter one, which is still kind of medium. Like, make sure I'm muting everyone. And then also, sorry, 1 second. So I'm muting everyone. So I'm using a stretchy band that's a little bit lighter for some of the upper body stuff, and then like a medium one. I wouldn't go crazy heavy. We are doing some glute stuff, but form over everything. That's what I care about. So let's get started. We're gonna put your stretchy band of choice that you would use for your legs around the top of your thighs, right above your knees. And we're gonna start standing. I just let a few more people in. Sorry about that. Okay. Cool. Okay, so if you're just joining us, stretchy band is on your thighs, right above your knees, standing on your mat or right in front of it. So we're gonna start with your heels together towards the regular Pilates stance. It's actually International Pilates Day. I'm super excited that we are working Pilates today. So take your hands into a genie position, relax the shoulders. We're just gonna plie down, bending the knees, zipping those inner thighs as we lift. Again, inhale to bend the knees, exhale, lift. Again, bend and lift. Hang on, sorry, still letting people in. Make sure the shoulders are pulling away from the ears. Probably get this pepper doing. Now make sure that your tail is tucked, your abs are in. So I don't want to see your feet pop back. Like your tail is pressing down to the floor. Crown of the head is lifting. Let's get 3 more. 2 more. Next time you hold that plie, tiny little hold it down. Down an inch. If the heels are lifting, go narrow that position. You have 4, 3, 2, lengthen legs all the way up and parallel your feet, like your feet all the way together. Take your hands behind your neck if you can. Out your in. Lots of tension via that spine. You're just gonna bend the knees. Inhale and exhale. So legs all the way together if you can for me. So feet are completely parallel. Move that loviness. So toes and heels are touching. Yes, bring your feet all the way together. Yes, I can see you. You got it. Lifting that head high again. Make sure you're breathing. One more time. Now hold that plie, tiny pulsing down. So think of pushing from the back side of your leg. You have 4, 3, 2. So hold. Now tiny pulses up an inch. Like someone is sitting on top of your quad and you're pushing them off of you, but not standing completely straight. You have 4, you have 3, 2. Last one, stand all the way up with your arms down. Hold the shoulders back. Open up your feet a little wider than your hips. You're feeling the outer parts of the activate. You're gonna flex your feet. Now you're gonna bring your arms in front of you. Biceps and wide ears. Roll the shoulders back. Slight plank. So arms in front of you. So from the side, then drop your feet down like a squat and squeeze to lift. Flex of the chest. Drop it down and lift. So if this is not good for your shoulders, forget to be on your hips. If anything I do today doesn't feel good on your body, don't do it. Not meaning if it's uncomfortable. uncomfortable, don't do it. But if you're feeling any pain, the no pain, no gain thing, that's old school. We don't do that. We want the good pain, not the bad. So you feel better at the end of this than when you started. Now let's hold at the bottom, teeny tiny pulsing down lunge for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand it all the way up. Bring your arms down and hold the shoulders down. So let's step to the back at your mat so that you can move long ways onto your mat. So we're going to do some walk out. So take a big deep inhale. Hand palms touch each other. Let your head fall back and look up to the sky. Now roll forward. Take your hands to the mat. You're going to walk yourself out to a plank position and hold it there. Shoulders pull away from the ears. Push up. Now, if you can't get your heels down, walk your feet in a little bit further at tight runner's leg. Take your leg saying now that they do. Push the heels down. Walk your hands back to your toes. Roll it up one foot at a time. I get a big deep inhale. Let your head fall back. Roll forward. Hands come to the mat. Walk out till your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. And check yourself out. The crown of your head is pushing energy forward. The heels of your feet pushing back. Push those hips up, stretch. Walk your hands back to your feet. And slowly roll it up. We have 2 more. Big deep inhale. Let the head fall back. Hips pressing forward. Roll forward. Hands touch the mat. Let's walk it out. Shoulders pull away from the ears. Energy from the crown of the head. And in opposition, pushing the heels back. Push those hips up. Walk your hands back to your toes. Last time, girl. Come all the way up. Head falls back. Hips pressing forward. Roll forward. Hands touch the mat. Walk yourself out. Find your plank. This time, hike your hips up, you pull. Then you're ready, lowering the left heel down and switch. This is our little variation of tendon stretch. If you didn't notice, that was our standing footwork. 4 more. So that's stretching the calves. Lift both the heels up, lower both heels down. Walk your hands carefully back to your feet. When you get there, roll yourself all the way up to standing. Roll the shoulders back, bring them down to our mat. So, stretchy stays on for now. Lay yourself all the way down. Don't get too comfy. We're going to be on the mat for a while, but we're going to stay active. So, lay yourself all the way down. Your head is down. Your arms are just going to go by your side. Now, I want your knees at tabletop. So, knees in line with the hips, ankles in line with the knees. Your knees should be hip distance apart. So, you're feeling that stretchy band, nice and taut. Now, flex your feet for me. Now, keep your abs engaged. Only lower down so far that you feel like your belly is not coming out. And then pull it back up to that tabletop position. Again, lower it down. So you should be feeling a lot of lower abs right now. If you are not, be honest with yourself. That means you're not getting the mind-body connection. Pilates, you see a lot of people in class, and you might have been one of them when you started. I know I was, but you didn't really feel the exercises because you were just going through the motion. I want you to really hollow out the core. You might feel this a little bit in your hip flexors, if your hip flexors are tight. Lower and lift. So the goal is not to lower the heels all the way down. If you notice, when I lower my heels all the way down, I have some space here, right? By my back, I don't want that. So pull the abs in, keeping your back rib pressing to the mat. Get 1 more. Next time your knees come to tabletop position, keep the legs wide, arms go up to the side, curl up head, neck, and shoulders. Let's pump for the hundreds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs can extend to 45. Yeah, excellent. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. So I'm talking and being bad and opening my mouth, but your mouth should be closed. Ideally, you're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose and head. You're close up to the tips of your shoulder blades. Maybe you go from tabletop and back to 45. I want to see that stretching nice and taut. Eyes on your belly. Vigorous pumps of the arms above the abdominal wall. If you're happy to be here, it's Pilates day. Let's make it happen. Almost there, you got it. Last big deep inhale. Last exhale. Now palm or pumping you hold. Just push out that BF for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Go up another inch and some 10. to side. So we are going to take your stretchy off of your legs for me. Get your stretchy band that is a little bit lighter for your roll up. So legs are extended. Stretchy goes around your wrist for me. So you're going to hold that stretchy nice and taut, like you're holding a basketball or a magic circle. So that should be tight. Tomorrow, let me know if you put your arms a little bit. So flex your feet, chin to the chest. Let's roll all the way up to come up. Let your head go heavy. Now hold it there. Maybe you reach a little bit past your toes. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. Put your abs back. Slowly resist gravity. Lower back, middle back, upper back. When your shoulders and head into the mat, your arms go back to 45. Like the chin to the chest, you roll it up to come up. Exhale, reach it forward. You slowly pull those abs in like I'm standing behind you with a rope, drawing those abs in deeper. Arms go back to 45. Again, chin to the chest. You roll it up to come up. Exhale, reach it forward. And check out you beautiful people looking so good. Roll it back slower than you want to, resisting gravity. Nice work, ladies. Got it. Arms go back to 45. One more time, slow. Go all the way up. Exhale, reach it forward. Slower than you want to. You roll it back. This time, when your shoulders and head into the mat, your arms go back, we float it up. 2, 3, roll it back. 2, 3. If my tempo is too fast for you, you do what feels good to you. Just add a little pep in that step. Roll it back. Strong flex in the feet, zipping those inner thighs to help you with the resistance. You have one more. Roll it all the way up when you get to the top. Reach past your toes to the arches of your feet. Let your head just go heavy. Enjoy that stretch. Hopefully maybe your back feels a teeny tiny bit less tight than the first thing we did. So you're going to keep your stretchy on your wrist. We're going to do some California rowing. So what that is, your knees are going to be bent, knees together, feet planted on the mat. Stretchy stays taut around your wrist, which means nice and tight. So seat for your side, rolling into the challenge. You want to only go so low that you have that connection. If you drop so far back that you're fighting it too much with the legs, that's too far. So roll back to the point you feel your abs, root your shoulders for me, and bicep curl the arms. In and out. Now I don't want to see your feet hovering, even though that's tempting if you're stronger. Maybe that's easy for you. Eye gaze is between your hands. You don't have to look at me. Now that you got it, knees stay glued together. Looking so good. Nice work. Keep that stretchy tight. What's the point of making it easier on yourself? Get your money's worth. Now lengthen those arms nice and long. You keep the stretchy taut. Do not move your knees. Twist your torso to the right and then back to center. So you twist, following your hands with your eyes and then hands line back with your knees again. Twist, back to center. You should be feeling this strongly through that right oblique. If you are not, maybe drop your torso back another inch. If this is too much on your hip flexors, you can always open the knees. One more time. Now hold the twist to the right. Let your knees fall to the left a little bit. Take your torso up an inch and back an inch. Again, up an inch, back an inch. Now can everyone pull your right shoulder back a little more? Has a tendency to inch up. I know mine was. You have 3 more. 2 more. Last one, you come back to center with the knees and torso. Can you roll back another inch? Yes, you can. You twist left with the torso, back to center. Again, twist, back to center. Think tiny waist, like you are wringing out your waist, like you wring out a wet towel. The smaller you get that waist, the smaller it will stay, right? That's what we hope. Now hold that twist for me. Stay twisted. Knees fall to the right. Take your torso up a little, back a little, up a little. Back a little. And everyone, relax your shoulders a little bit more. 1 back. You got 3. You got this. 2. Last one. Come all the way back to center and reach for the toes. Nice work. Just breathe. So small, but so good, right? So we're going to go into our roll over. So because this is going to go around your ankles and not your thighs, I would like you to use the band you were using for your arms. So you're going to place this on your ankles. If anyone in class does not do overhead stuff, you would just lift a tiny little lift of the hips when we go overhead. So we're going to lay all the way get down onto your mat. Don't be scared. It doesn't have to look pretty. They're just recording me, so no pressure, right? So arms are going down to the mat. Your legs are gonna stay together to start. Head is down, most important cue, protect your neck. Legs go up and overhead. Open the legs, the width of your hips. You flex your feet. Make space between your neck. You roll down, upper back, middle back, lower back. When your legs come to 45, they're back together. You go up and overhead. Open the legs. Flex the feet, put your hands and forearms to the mat. Slower than you want to. Melt it all the way down. Again, legs together, up and over. Open those legs, flex the feet, slowly lower it down. This time your legs stay locked. You go up and overhead. When they're overhead, they come together. You flex the feet and slowly lower it all the way down. Again, open the legs, they stay locked. Go overhead, legs together, flex the feet, slowly melt it down. Last time, friends, you got this. Open the legs, go overhead, fight for it, legs together, flex the feet. When you lower your toe down, your legs go to 45, you find your first teaser of the day. You hold, lower the legs, and reach for the toes. Nice work. Now we're warm, hopefully. A little bit. I know I am. So we're going to go into our one-leg circles. So stretchy, the green one is going to go around your wrist again. Lay all the way down, so we're going to do a little more non-classical variation of this. So arms go up, you're holding your imaginary ball. We're going to start with the right leg. So we're going to kick the right leg up with a pointed toe, flex to lower down. The left foot stays flexed. You point to lift, flex to lower. Point to lift, flex to lower. Again, point and flex. So you might feel that strongly in your hamstring. Let me take a look. How you guys doing? Up, flex to lower. Nice work. You got it. Beautiful. Up and lower. Flexing that left foot, even though I can't see most of your left foot. Now hold your right leg up to 90 degrees. Roll up your head, neck, and shoulders. Your torso lifts up a little and back a little. Like a little teeny crunch. Up a little, back a little. As you lift, can you stretch that minivan a little further? You have 3. You have 2. Last one, you hold. Can you give me a one-leg teaser? Now reach all the way for that foot. If you cannot do it, bend your knee. That's totally fine. Now everyone's just going to bend that right knee in and extend the legs. So you're holding onto your foot now. Your stretchy is loose. Now everyone lift your chest up a little bit higher as you extend the leg. This should feel nice, right? A little bit better than those roll-ups and overheads, right? Breathe. So most of your lower back pain, if any of you have it, comes from a tightness in the hamstrings. So it's super important we stretch that. Last time, you extend that leg, hold that leg at 45, your left leg meet the right, you stretch that band a little tighter. Lower the right leg down, lower your torso all the way down, head is down, lower that left foot down, both feet are flexed now. Point the left leg to lift, flex to lower. You point to lift, you flex to lower. So they point and then lengthen as you flex. You're getting length through that hamstring. Shoulders are pulling away from the ears. Don't get all tense just because this is getting challenging. Keep pulling that band apart. 3 more, you got this. 2. Last one, take that leg up to 90. Pull up head, neck, and shoulders. Torso goes up a little and back a little. Again, up a little, back a little. You got it. Make sure you're breathing. You should be feeling this strongly through the upper abs. Don't go back until you feel the upper abs activate. 2 more. Last one. Lower that left leg down just a little bit. Give me a one-leg teaser. Hold. Grab that left foot. Open up the chest. You inhale to bend the knee. Exhale to lengthen. Again, inhale, bend. Exhale to lengthen. You got it. 3 more. 2 more. Is someone not muted? Sorry. Someone said that. Last one. Now hold that leg nice and long. Stretch that band nice and tight. Teaser it up, extending both the legs to 45 degrees. Find that teaser for me. Hold, lower the legs, and reach for the toes one final time. So we're gonna go into our rolling like a ball. So bend your knees and scooch your booty forward to the front edge of your mat. So usually we have our hands on our ankles. Today I'm gonna have you have your stretching around your wrists. So dive your nose between your knees, same way we would usually set up, except your hand placement is different. Balance so that your feet come 2 inches off the mat. Your spine is C-curved and rounded. You rock back to the tips of your shoulder blades. Rock back up, hold, stretch that band wider. Again, rock it back, hold at the top, stick it. That's where you feel the core activate. Again, rock it back, massage the spine, lift up, stretch that band. Again, rock it back, up and hold. Draw those heels to the seat. Again, rock it back. Don't let your feet touch. Now we float. You rock it back, lift it up. Keep going. Rock it back, lift it up. You have 3, 2, last one. At the top, you balance on your tailbone, hold it there. Guess what time it is? Out serious time. Yay, who's excited? Right knee comes into you, extend the left leg long. We go down to the very tips of our shoulder blades. Now once you're there, your legs should look like a bow and arrow. Can you bring your arms up to 90 at least, or maybe back to 45? You switch the legs. Hold, your eye gaze is on your belly. You switch and hold. Feel that oppositional pull and that reach. And now we flow. You switch and switch. Inner thighs brushing. Eye gaze on the belly. You got it. Let's hit 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2. Bend your knees. Take your hands to your knees. Let your head fall back real quick. Head comes right back up for your double leg stretch. As you inhale, the arms and legs go out to 45. As you exhale, pull up, reaching that band past your knees. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull up higher, keeping that ball shape. One more time, slow. And now we flow. Reach it back, pull it in. Every time you curl up, I want to see you lifting higher. Yes, you can. Fight for that. You have 4, 3. You get another neck break after this. Last 2. Last one. Hands to your knees. Let your head fall back. So we're going to place your stretching around the arches, the ankles for your scissors today. So legs are going to go up, and then flex your feet. Take your hand behind that right calf or ankle. The left leg goes to 45. You pull that right leg in 2 times towards you using your core. Switch the legs slow. The legs are straight if you can. If you need to have a slight bend in your knees, I'm okay with that. So fight to not move the bottom leg, even though the band is going to try to pull it. We're going to stay with precision because of the band. Sometimes that's a little harder. Try not to pull from the arms. It's from the lower abs. One more each side. Legs go up to 90 for lower lift. Hands behind the knee for your neck or under your tailbone. If you have lower back issues, flex the feet. The legs are hip distance apart. Lower the legs down. 3, 2, 1. You point to lift on 1. You lower 3, 2, 1. Halt the abs to lift. One more time like this. Reversing. It's down on 1, 3, 2, 1 to lift. You lower on 1, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Bend your knees. Stretching goes around the arches of your feet. So where you would have shoelaces for your crisscross variation. Hands go behind the knees of your neck. Pulling up head, neck, and shoulders. You start at tabletop. Right knee comes into you. Push out with the left foot. Twist to the right. Hold. Pull that right knee in a little. Out a little. So you're feeling the opposition really with that stretching as you push out with the left foot. Come through center to the left. You hold. Pull that left knee in a little. Out a little. Wide elbows. Think armpit towards the knee, not elbow. Now you twist up and over to the right. 4 pulls. 3, 2, up and over to the left. 4, 3, 2. It's to the right for 2. Left for 2. Let's go 8 singles to finish. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and done. Hug your knees in, let your head fall back. Nice work. Look from side to side. Take your stretchy off those feet. Legs are long. Stretchy goes back around your wrist for me. And we're gonna roll up to come up. You need to rock up because your abs won't let you. And pull it. So we're gonna go into our spine stretch forward. We're gonna keep your stretchy band for this exercise and we'll get rid of it through soft. So legs are the width of your mat. If you have tight hammies and you need to bend your knees slightly, I'm totally fine with that. So what I wanna see is your back looking straight at the board like you're sitting up against an imaginary wall. So as you inhale, sit a little taller. You exhale, keeping the lower back on the wall. Just your upper back leaves the wall. Pull your shoulders back as you pull your stretchy band apart. And then restack the spine on the wall. Collarbones go nice and wide. Again, big deep inhale. Exhale, reach up and over like there's a beach ball in front of your belly. Pull the shoulders back and down. And then restack the spine. Again, big deep inhale. Exhale, reach up and over. Slowly restack. So remember, the goal is never to touch your feet. That's not the goal. It's just to let your upper back leave the wall. Pull your abs back and give a seat belt around your waist. One more time. Restack the spine for me and put your stretchy band to the side. We'll get rid of it for our soft. So legs stay the same, arms go to a T position. As you inhale, you twist your torso to the right. Take your left pinky finger towards the right pinky toe. Let your head go heavy. Now stay right there for me, girls. Push your right hand back a little further. Anchor the left hip like a rope is pointed back. Come back to center. Inhale to twist. Exhale, reach that right pinky finger to the left pinky toe. Push your left hand back. And you pull your right hip back a little further. Come back to center. Twist, reach. Make sure that that right arm is up high enough. You're feeling that stretch in that right shoulder. Come back to center, twist to the left, and reach. Now keep the integrity of what we did slow. We flow. You twist and reach. Again, twist and reach. Make sure those hips are staying stacked, meaning one leg doesn't look like it's getting longer than the other. You got it. One more each side. Come back to center, bring your arms down, and roll the shoulders back. So we're gonna lay all the way down, taking your middle, medium-sized stretchy, and putting it around your ankles. This is a little glute series that we're gonna do before we go into swan. So lay all the way down on your belly. Hands are gonna go underneath your forehead. So I am going to be bad so that you can hear me and not go like that, otherwise you won't be able to hear me very well. So you should look like this, making a pillow underneath your forehead. I'm going to be here. So open up your feet a little bit wider than your hips for me. Just relax everything. Take a moment of gratitude that you're healthy, you're here, you're working hard. So hips are melted into the mat. Relax your shoulders. Legs are straight. Legs are hip distance apart. Take your right leg up with a straight leg, squeezing that glute, and lower it down. Right leg lifts and lowers. So we're just working the right leg to start. Right leg lifts and lowers. So the way you make sure you're feeling this is I don't want to see your hip lifting so that you can get higher. Keep the hip anchored. It might look like this whole series looks like we're doing a whole lot of nothing, but message me later if you didn't feel it. I think this is a super awesome glute series, and you will feel it tomorrow. Now hold the lift in the right leg, open the right leg to the side, and bring it back to center. Again, take it to the side, back to center. I love that people's dogs are doing this for Pilates. I like it. Again, open it, pull it in. Again, open. Now everyone check in with your shoulders. Are they pulled away from your ears? Now we're going to combo this out. Bring your right leg back to center. You lower the leg, you lift the leg, you open it, bring it back in line with the hip. You lower it, you lift it, you open, bring it in. It's a lower, lift, leg stays straight, and in. Again, lower, lift, open, and in. Two more. Up, out, in, and lower. Last time. Now bring that leg back to center. Final 8 pulses. Lift the leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg down, take a breath. Nice work, shaking the legs, whatever you need to do. So make sure your shoulders are still relaxed, hips melt to the mat, legs are hip distance apart. We start lifting the left leg up and lower it down. Again, lift and lower. So I'm using a medium-sized band. So as you can see, I'm not really lifting the leg very high. Even if you have a loose band or no band, your leg should not be going too high because your hips are anchored. It doesn't allow that to happen, which is good. But you should be strongly feeling that left glute already. Again, lift and lower. 2 more. Now hold that left leg elevated. That left leg goes to the side, drag it in. You open it and in. So now we're getting a little more gluteus medius, which means the side of your booty, that good stuff. Check in with the shoulders. Can you pull them down a little more? Are your abs still engaged? If you're feeling anything in the lower back, pull in that belly. Now we're gonna combo it out. Bring the leg back to center. You lower the leg, you lift the leg, you open it, bring it in. You lower, lift, open, and in. Again, lower, lift, open, and in. 2 more. Down, up, out, and in. Last time, friends. Now hold that leg back in center, final 8 pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Lower it down, relax for a minute. So now your toes stay glued to the mat. I don't want to see anyone's legs lifting on this one. For a swan, hands stay glued to your forehead. Hips melted to the mat. Belly button is lifted. As you inhale, float up the head, the neck, the heart. You hold. Exhale, lengthen to lower the spine all the way down. Again, big deep inhale. You float up the head, the neck, the heart. You hold. Can you pull your elbows up a little bit higher? Exhale, lengthen to lower. We're going to add on. Big deep inhale, float up the head, the neck, the heart. You hold. Now open your arms to a T position. Take your hands behind your booty. Imagine you're holding a big basketball or a magic circle. The chest stays lifted. You just push your hands in a little, out a little. You're pushing in from those triceps and your lats, which are those muscles right by your bra line. Eye gaze is forward. Now hold the hug of that imaginary ball. The arms lift a little, lower a little. Lift a little, lower a little. Yes, you can. You got this. I don't want to see your chest bobbing up. Just your arms are lifting. Now hold the lift in the arms, combo it out. The arms come in, the arms lift. Come in and lift. It's in and lift. For 3, you got it. 2, nicely. So last 1, you hold this up another inch. Arms go back to a T. Hands back to your forehead. Last final inch of the chest lifting. Everything lowers. Hands to the mat and push back to a rest pose. So let your toes come together. Your knees go wide. Hands are pressing firmly into the mat. Try to pull your shoulders back and down. Just breathe. Walk everything over to the right. Cross that left hand over the right. Biceps and ears in line. Pull the shoulders back and down. Walk everything over to the left. Right hand crosses over the left. Just breathe. Pull those shoulders away from the ears. Last big deep inhale. Last exhale. Now let's take your stretchy off of those legs. You're welcome. And we're going to come onto your forearms, onto your belly. So make a fist with each hand and lay all the way down onto your belly for single leg kicks for me. So eye gaze stays about 3 feet in front of you. Do not copy me because I'm looking at all of your pretty faces during this. So do as I say, not as I do today. So elbows pushing in to open up the chest. So I don't want to see any of this. Let's pretend, fake it till you make it. You're happy to be here, right? So you're going to start by kicking your right leg to your butt 2 times and reach it back. Left leg, kick, kick, reach. Right leg, kick, kick, reach. Left leg, kick, kick, reach. So every time that leg reaches, it's lengthening. Keep moving. Eye gaze forward, chest proud, and now we float. Kick, 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 kick. Alternating those kicks a little faster. Do not lose that posture. For 3, for 2, last 1. Lower the legs down and let your head rest. So you're going to lay onto your right cheek of your face, looking to the right, looking to the left, and walk your hands up to where your bra line is. Your elbows go down to the mat for double leg kicks. So if you saw my post today, this was the exercise Joseph Pilates was doing. We gotta do it because it's National Pilates Day. So rest your head down, hands up as far as you can on your back. You're gonna kick now simultaneously both legs to your butt. 3, 2, 1. You press the toes, reach the hands back to your toes as you look straight ahead, lift the heart, lay down on your left cheek as a kick. Kick, kick. You press the toes, reach the arms, look straight ahead, lay on your right cheek, you kick. Kick, kick. Press the toes, lift the heart, you hold. Last time, kick, kick, kick. Press the toes, reach, let your arms release like you're flying. Arms go back in front of you like you're Superwoman. Hands to the mat and press it back. Just breathe into it, stretching out the lower back. One last time. So let's have a seat and take your medium-sized stretching. You're gonna place it back right above your knees on your thighs for our shoulder bridges. So, if at any point you need water, I'm gonna keep moving. Do you? I will not yell at you for grabbing water. So lay yourself all the way down onto your mat. Arms are by your side. We're gonna start with your feet pressing firmly to the mat, parallel. Relax the shoulders, arms are long. Let's just start with some vanilla breathing. So I want you to walk your feet first, close enough to your butt that you can touch them with your middle finger, the heel of your foot. That's how you know you're in the right spot. So let's start by inhaling, tucking the tail, bridging your hips all the way up to the sky. As you exhale, like a wave in your spine, melt upper back, middle back, lower back. When your tailbone meets the mat, you inhale, lift the hips, exhale, melt the spine, upper back, middle back, lower back, all the way down. Next time we lift the hips, surprise, surprise, we're adding on. You knew it couldn't just be that, right? Now keep your hips lifted. You're gonna bend your right knee into you, extend that right leg up to 9 degrees. You're firmly pressing through that left heel. Now bend your right knee, your right foot is flexed. Lower that shape down to the mat and pull the right knee back in. You're pushing firmly through the left glute to keep those hips up, but every time that right heel taps the mat, you gotta be like, hey, to that right booty, don't drop down. You have 3, 2 more, looking good. Take your right foot back where you found it, lift your hips up another inch, yes you can. Bend your left knee into, extend the leg first, lift your hips up another inch. Then bend the left knee, flexing the left foot. You lower the heel down, lift it up. Again, lower. I don't know about all of you. This side feels much stronger for me, right? Every side feels a little bit different. Make sure eye gaze is straight to the sky. Every time you lower that left heel, lift your hips a little higher. 2 more. Last one, lower that left foot down, lift your hips up another inch. Now we're gonna do marches, alternating. Right knee comes in, lower it down, lift your hips higher, then left knee. We're alternating, yes you can. I wanna see a flex in your foot if you can. Breathe, don't hold your breath just as it gets hard. So you might be feeling a little bit of quads if you're more quad dominant. Push through the heels to get more of the glutes. Almost there. 1 more each side. Lower that left foot down. Lift your hips up another inch. Exhale, melt upper back, middle back, lower back, all the way down. Nice work. So your feet are gonna stay together this time. Knees together so you've lost a little bit of tension. Arms are going down by your side. We're just gonna start again. Bridging the hips up, inhale. Exhale, let it feel good as you melt your spine to the mat. Again, tuck the tail, bridge those hips all the way up. Exhale, roll it all the way down. Again, lift it up and melt it down. Last time like this, lift your hips up. Now keep your hips very elevated. Just open the knees like a clamshell and close them. You open and close. Now make sure as you open the knees, you don't let your hips drop. So everyone's range of motion is going to be a little bit different. If you're not as strong, maybe you're not able to open as wide, but I'm cool with it. Even though I know we all have the flexibility to open like all the way to your mat, I don't want you going much wider than your hips because then you're going to feel this more in your lower back. Last time. Now bring your knees together. We're going to combo it out. We lower the hips. We lift the hips. We open your legs 2 times. You lower the hips. You lift the hips 2, legs open, hips lower, hips lift, open for 2. You got it. Lower, lift, knees open for 2. 2 more. Down, up, wide for 2. Last time, friends. Now hold the legs together. Can you pulse those hips to the side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Melt it down. Nice work. Just hug your knees into you for a moment. Rock from side to side. Stretch out your lower back. Let that feel good. So, did you think we were done with glutes or not? So sorry. So you're gonna rock yourself up and keep your stretchy band on. If that was too much for you, get rid of it. We're gonna do some side kicks. So lay it onto your right hip. Line up your booty and back with the very back edge of your mat. Right hand's gonna go to the nape of your neck. Now bring both your legs to a diagonal. So your toes should be to the front of your mat, butt to the back. Left hand goes about 6 inches in front of you. Turn your right toe down, heel up. So if you can see my foot, it's not just hanging out. So this leg is active too. The stabilizing leg actually works a lot during this. If you want an added challenge, hand can go to your hip. Now flex the left foot, lengthen it out of your hip socket. So it's like it grew an inch. Keep the flex of your foot. You're gonna kick the leg forward once, twice, point to reach it back. Again, kick, kick, reach. So the action is actually on the back and the work is on the reach back to anchor the head. Because you don't want your belly and your ribs to open up as you come back. Keep anchoring through that right foot. You have 1 more. Now line up the left leg with the right. You hold it there, your neck is long. You take the leg with the flex foot up. 2, 3, point down on 1. Again, lift, lift, lift. Make sure the left leg doesn't touch the right leg. Nice, girls, looking good. Up, up, up. Added challenge can also be to take your left hand to the nape of your neck. So hand to your hip, here, or your neck, your choice. 1 more time. Now reverse it. It's up on 1, flex, 3, 2, 1. Again, point to lift, 3, 2, 1. Now check in with your posture. Is your neck long? It should be. 1 more time. Now line up that left leg with your hip socket. Keep reaching it out, forward. Little circle. So the flex foot like you're chasing a small dinner plate or an appetizer plate. Make it bigger, stretch the band. 3, 2, 1. Reverse it small. Teeny tiny to start. Breathe. Can you make it bigger? Stretch that band. 3, 2, 1. You hold that leg, reaching nice and long, pulse it a tiny little inch. Make sure you're breathing. I know you're feeling this back now. Shoulders are relaxed. If you need to extend that bottom arm, that's fine. Just up an inch. Now let's flush everything out. You inhale to bend the knee in. Exhale, push it away. Inhale, bend it in. Exhale, push it away. Again, bend it in. Press away. You have 3, 2, last one, hold it long, final 8 pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and done. Lower it down, give your booty a little snap. So before we move on to the other side, so sorry, quick little fold over series. So we're still using the same leg, hands underneath the shoulders. If we need to go down to your elbows, your choice. The left leg, the same leg we were working, extends back. Point the toe, lift the leg, hold, and lower. So eye gaze is between your hands. I know I'm looking at you. Again, lift and lower. Looking good. Bring your chin up a teeny bit, at least for me. You got it. She's like, oh God, I can see you. Yes, I can. You got it, girls. Lift. Now make sure you're only lifting the legs so high that you're not arching your back. It's not about how big, less is more. Now hold the lift of the leg, tiny pulses up an inch for 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2. We hold, you flex the foot, you hamstring curl the leg, heel to the booty, lengthen it out. Again, curl it in, reach it out. Now make sure you're not sinking into the lower back. If you're leaning more to one side than the other, fix that, be honest with yourself. Now hold the bend in the knee, push that heel to the side. up. In 4 more, we're extending the leg. Now extend that left leg nice and long, point the toe, cross the left leg to the right, kick it to the center of the ceiling. You cross and lift. Again, cross and lift. You have 3, 2, last one, final 8 pulses, and we're done with the side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and done. Knee down, press it back. Nice work, girls. So I don't care which direction you change, I'm not gonna give you my butt. So I'm gonna lay this way facing towards you onto your left hip. Just don't do the same side twice, please, because that would not be fun for you. So booty and back go up against the back edge of your mat. Left hand to the knee of your neck, legs go forward to the front. Your left toe is down, left heel is high, right hand either in front of you to your hip or behind the nape of your neck. Now flex that right foot, abs are in, you're gonna kick the leg once, twice, point to reach it out. Kick, reach. Second side is always mentally harder, and physically, of course, but 80% mental, because your brain knows what's coming. Really draw those abs in as you kick that leg back. One more time, girls. Now line up that right leg with the left, keep that flex of your foot, the leg goes up. 2, 3, point down on 1. Again, flex, 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 resist it down. It's like you're pushing up on something that is heavy, and it's easy to come down. You got it. Almost there, chin out of your chest. Let's reverse it. Now up on 1, flex 3, 2, 1. Point to lift, 3, 2, 1 to lower. I don't want to see that top leg ever touching the bottom. No resting till it's over. Yes, you can. You'll thank me later, not tomorrow maybe, but when your booty lifts it. Last time. Hold that right leg at home base, flex the foot, little tiny circles. Breathe. As long as not to feel it if you weren't already, make it bigger, up and around. And somebody up your toe, lift them in. Make it bigger, you got it. Now reverse it small, teeny tiny, flex in that foot. Almost there. Now make it bigger, up and around. Really stretch that band. If it's burning, you're doing something right. Now hold that leg back and center, teeny tiny pulses up an inch. Up an inch. Can you relax that top shoulder high, Irish? Shoot back. Now hold that lift. Let's flush it out. You inhale to bend the knee in. Exhale, push it away. So think abs to pull the knee in, glutes to press away. Inhale, exhale, work with that breath. You have 3, 2 more. Last one, hold the leg long, you got this. Final 8 pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one and done. Give your booty a smack, it's still there, surprisingly, right? Final, little bit of glute work, but now. So we're gonna come onto all fours. Make sure that you're working the same leg you just worked, which should be your right leg. If you weren't listening to me, I don't care. Just don't do the same side twice, please. Now find your fold over position, knees right under your hips. Extend that right leg back behind you. Abs are in. Right leg lifts and lowers. Again, lift and lower. Stay with it. Remember, we're only going so high. You can keep your back nice and straight, your core connected. No arching. Point the toe if you can, pretty ballerina. If not, just a relaxed foot. Now hold that leg up there, tiny pulses up an inch. Lift. For 4, 3, 2, we hold, flex the foot, hamstring curl. Heel to the booty, reach it out. Now I want you to feel that contraction as you pull in, like you're pushing the heel in on something heavy. Now hold the bend in that right knee, push that heel to the sky. Up, like you're stamping your footprint up to your ceiling. In 4, 3, 2, we extend the leg. Cross that leg to the left and lift. And cross and lift. Check in with the shoulders as you pulled away from the ears. Are you leaning more to one side than the other? Fix it. 2 more. Hold that leg in center. This is it. Final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, knee down, push it back. Nice work. So we get a nice, good glute stretch for all that work you did. You're gonna sit yourself down on your mat, take your stretchy off. I know we're so sad to see it go for now. Let's say bye to it for the moment. And let's lay all the way down on your back. Hug your knees into you. Right ankle crosses over that left knee. Hands go behind your left thigh. Just relax your head, neck, and shoulders. As you use your hands to pull the left knee in, use the right elbow to push the right knee away from you. Just breathe into that stretch. So we're gonna keep your hands where they are and rock yourself up to a seated position. Keep that right ankle crossed over that left knee. Keep your left foot flexed and scoot your booty forward. Hands go behind your back. Sit up nice and tall and push that right knee forward. I don't know about you, but I feel this. Seated figure four a little bit more. Elise, do we feel it? Thumbs up, maybe. Yeah, I see a nod. Yeah. Miss Elise is working on some booty issues right there. You got it. Now let's rock yourself all the way back so you're on your mat carefully. Left ankle goes in front of now your right thigh. Hands go behind your right thigh. Pull in with that right knee and use that left elbow to push the left knee away. Just breathe. Sometimes for those of us who are a little tighter in the glutes, this is harder to feel the stretch because you're kind of like fighting yourself. When you're all the way up, you can use your whole body weight more. So we're gonna rock up, keep that right heel pressing to the mat, left foot is flexed, hands go behind you. Push that left knee a little bit more forward, just breathe. Take another big deep inhale, big deep exhale. Uncross your legs, lay yourself all the way down. Guess what time it is? It's teaser time. That's why you all came here, right? Yeah, okay. Don't all scream at once. So, don't look so excited, at least pretend. So, if you cannot do a full teaser, or you need to start with bent knees, I'm going to be doing the straight leg variation to start. If you need to start with bent knees, I'm totally fine with it. If you need to just do a crunch, make it happen, whatever you can do. So arms are gonna go by your side. We're gonna start with some one leg teaser just to get into the core. So your right leg is gonna extend. Your left heel is pushing to the mat to help you. Your arms go up. Right leg is at 45. On a 2 count, we're gonna go up. For 2, resist back. For 2, stay on the right side. Up. For 2, slowly back. For 2, 2 more. Up. For 2, back. For 2, you can always bend that left knee if you need to. You lower it down, lower the right leg down, left leg comes up. It's up. For 2, and back. For 2, again. Up. For 2, push that right heel into the mat. Up. For 2, back. For 2, last time, friends. Lower yourself all the way down, that left leg goes down. Who's ready for our first full teaser of the day? Imagine you have your imaginary recorder strapped in the hands. Don't we wish we were still in the studio? Yes, we do. Chin to the chest, peel your torso and legs off the mat, and you teaser it all the way up. You hold. Now, if you need to, bend your knees slightly. So look at your torso. So I have a little tighter leg. So when I'm extended, I'm not as straight. Totally fine to bend your knees. You're still getting core. We circle the arms up and into you. Straight legs does not mean better. Breathe. Can we lift your chest a little higher? Hold the arms in line with your chest. Lift up another inch. Resist gravity. Your torso and legs lower at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2. Waistline touches. Reach the arms back. Get that stretch. So we have 2 more. Yes, you can. Chin to the chest. Imagine you have straps in your hands. Let's peel your legs and torso off the mat. Find that teaser. Once you're there, maybe you have to bend your knees. Totally fine. We lower the legs down and if you can, the heels touch the mat. If not, it can be small. 3, 2, last one, you hold. Lift everything another inch. Slowly resist. 5, 4, 3, 2. Waistline touches. Reach it back. So mentally prepare yourself. Grand finale. Okay, for this. You got it. Chin to the chest. Sweep those arms in a circular motion. You come all the way up. Final time you hold. This time, the arms and legs lower and lift. Same time. Lower and lift. You have 3, 2. Last one, hold. Maybe you even smile. Lower the legs and reach for the toes. Nice job. Now, once you're there, stay with your hands on the arches of your feet. Look straight ahead for me. Straighten out your back. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows and let your head go heavy. Kissing your nose to knees. Again, inhale, sit tall. Look straight ahead, straight arms. Exhale, bend the elbows. Head is heavy. Last time, inhale, neck straight back. Exhale, bend the elbows. Nice job. So let's lay all the way down and flip over onto your belly. So we're going to go into our swimming. So arms are extended, legs are extended. We're going to start by just lifting both your arms and legs off the mat and hold like we're Superwoman. Exhale, lower it down. Again, big deep inhale, float everything off the mat. Exhale, lift into lower. Next time, your arms and legs come off the mat, we go for a swim, fluttering the arms and legs. We go a little faster like jog is coming. Yes, you can. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What is your best Superwoman impression? Exhale, lower it down. You press back to your rest pose. Okay, girls, so we're going to come on facing towards me. Your right knee is going to be bent. Right hand is going to go down. Extend your left leg long. So I can't see, and you probably can't see the back of my right foot. I want your right foot to line up with your knee. Now your left hand is going to go behind the knee of your neck. Now look straight ahead, eye gaze forward, lift the left leg off the mat and find your balance. Now, not the range of motion we did with our side kicks, much smaller for your kneeling side kicks. Just go forward and back, kind of like a pendulum. I don't care about pointing and flexing this time. You should be feeling it strongly through the oblique. Now make sure you're not sinking, falling like that. Nice long neck. Breathe. It's much smaller. I care about the hips staying stacked. If you need to, because it bothers your neck, to have your hand up here, you can put your hand to your hip. Now find home base, flexing the foot, little circles of the leg. Up and around, breathe after all the booty work you did. Probably already starting to feel this. Reverse it, small. Now hold in the center, point the toe, take the leg all the way to the floor, lift it up. All the way down, lift it up. Again, lower and lift. You have 3, 2. Take your left foot down to the floor. Make sure that you are anchored. You're going to come all the way up for me, hold in a standing position. So left foot is touching, you're finding your balance on both the legs. You're going to go into that left knee with your left elbow, come all the way back up. Like a little oblique, side body crunch, like side sit-ups, and lift. Keep your neck long the whole time, chin out the chest, breathe. You might feel a good side body stretch if you're tight there. Now hold the left elbow towards the left knee, tiny pulses in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come all the way up, arms go to a T. Right hand goes down, take your left arm up and over, look up to the side. Breathe, keep pushing that left foot down, that should feel nice. Push yourself all the way back up. Bend your left knee, stay facing the same direction you are. Left hand goes down, extend the right leg. So make sure your left foot is behind the left knee, right hand behind the knee of your neck. Now find your balance. One side always feels very different than the other. Sweep the leg forward and back. So stay lifted through your side body. Eye gaze forward. Make sure you're breathing. Almost there. Now hold that leg back in center, little circles with a flex foot. Remember, you can always put your hand on your hip. That's too much on that right shoulder. Reverse the circles, up and around. Now hold that leg in center, point the toe. Toe touches the mat, lift it up. You kiss the mat with that foot, lift it up. Down and lift. Lower and lift. You have 3, 2. Last one, right foot goes to the mat. Bring yourself all the way up. Take your hands behind the knee of your neck. So make sure that your foot is lined up with your other knee. Go all the way up and over. Side body crunch and lift back up. Again, up and over. Get that crunch and lift. Breathe into it. Notice maybe the side feels a little different. 2 more. Now hold that side body crunch, tiny little crunches for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come all the way up. Take your left hand to the mat. Right arm reaches up and over. Come all the way back up. You're gonna have a seat on your right hand for mermaid. So knee over knee, shin over shin. Left hand to your left ankle. Right bicep glutes to your ear. Big deep inhale. Exhale, reach up and over for 3. Deeper 2. Deeper 1. Reset. Beautiful, girls. Again, inhale. Exhale, reach 3, 2, 1. Can you pull that right shoulder away from the ear a little more? And reset. One more time. 3, 2, 1. You hold. Imagine I'm pushing your right hip down a little further. Can you reach that right arm a little further to the left? Come all the way up through counter stretch to the arms. Right hand goes about 6 inches away from you. Bend the right elbow so it's hovering. Left arm reaches up and over. Just breathe, stay active. Now, can you push your left butt cheek down a little further to anchor you? Maybe imagine I'm pulling that left hand to the right a little further. Push yourself up. Hands go back behind you, like a little teaser. Swing the legs around to the other side. Knee over knee, shin over shin. Take that right hand to the right ankle. Left bicep glutes to your ear. Big deep inhale to sit tall. Exhale, reach over. 3, 2, 1, and restack. Inhale to lift. Exhale, reach. 3, 2, 1. Restack. One more time. Now hold that reach for me, girls. Can you push your left butt cheek down a little further? Imagine I'm pressing my hand along the left rib cage to stretch a little further. One day, we can touch it. Now come all the way up to the arms. The left hand walks about 6 inches out, bend the left elbow, let the forearm hover. Right arm reaches up and over. Push your right butt cheek down. Now imagine someone is pulling that right hand to the left and you're pushing your right butt cheek down a little further to right. Here you go. Take one last big deep inhale. Big deep exhale. Push yourself all the way up. So we're going to turn around. We're going to take our stretchy, the light one that we started our arm work with. We're going to finish out with some more plank work. So hands are going to go into your stretchy. And we're going to find a high plank, which means you're on your hands, not your elbows. If you have wrist issues, don't worry about the stretching. So when you are ready, or ready or not, take your knees off the mat and find a plank position. Now hold it there. Eye gaze between your hands. Crown of your head has energy. Heels have energy. Lift your right leg up. Squeeze your glute. Lower it down. Left leg lifts. Again, right leg lifts and left. We're only going so high. You're keeping the stability in your plank. You have 3. You got it. 2. Last one each side. Knees go down for a moment, catch your breath. So release that band just slightly. You're feeling it probably in your shoulders because that band is so tight even though you didn't move it. So now we're gonna add some upper body. When you are ready or not, knees come off the mat, find your plank. The right hand opens to the side a little, bring it in. Left arm opens to the side a little, back in. So it looks like out and out. You got it. Keep your feet a little wider than your hips. If all you can do is hold the plank, I'm cool with it. One more each side. Knees down, press back, and breathe. Nice work. So final thing we are doing, you're taking your stretchy off. Final plank with. You're going to find your plank position on your hands. Knees come off, no stretchy at all. Right arm goes forward, put it underneath the right shoulder. Left arm goes forward, breathe. Do not lose your form. Imagine you have a glass with your favorite drink on your back. Don't lose it. Breathe. One more each side. Last one, knees down, press it back. Now flip your hand palms up to the sky. Let your knees open a little wider. Imagine I'm holding your hands and pulling them forward. You pull your shoulders back away from me. Hand palms touch the mat. Pike your hips up, find a downward dog position. Walk your hands carefully back to your feet. We'll have one more at a time. We're just gonna finish. Stretching back around your wrist for some standing arms to finish. So, just like we started, off or on your mat, your choice. Find your position in a Pilates stance. So Pilates stance is a fist distance between your toes, heels together. So stretching goes around your wrist. Hold your imaginary magic circle. Just lift the arms up, straight arms, and then lower. Again, lift only to shoulder height and lower. Make sure that your arms do not go above your shoulders because you don't want the shoulders reaching up to your ears. So after everything we've done today, you should be feeling those shoulders are ready, maybe a little triceps, those are the secondary muscles. Lift. Now hold that lift for me, stay keeping the tension, bicep, pull the arms in, and out. Again, in. Now make sure your abs are still engaged, just because we're not technically doing abs, your abs are still lined for just a few more minutes. Stay with it. Now hold the bend in your elbows for me. Push out of the band. Out. Out. In 4, 3, 2. Arms go down. Roll it back. Nice job. Stretch out your neck if you need to. Sometimes it goes all the way up to your neck. So we're going to do our standing chest expansion and breathing. So arms are nice and straight. Let your hand palms face down. So I want you to imagine, those of you who have done classes at Vault, I know most of you have, like you have your breathing bar in your hands. So you're going to inhale, press that imaginary bar towards your thighs, stretching out that band. Hold that breath. You look to the right, widen your shoulders. You look to the left, opening the chest. You look center. You exhale, lift the arms back up in line with the shoulders. Again, inhale, press that imaginary bar down. You hold. You look left, keep that tension of the band. You look right. You look center. Exhale, lift the arms up. Last time you inhale, press those arms, hold. You look right, slide that left shoulder, look left, open up the chest, you look center, arms lift. Now roll the shoulders back just for one moment. We're staying looking straight ahead. Heels are gonna lift this time. So as you inhale, you're gonna lift your arms above your head, lifting your heels like a relative. Glue the heels together, hold. Can you stretch that band apart a little more and pull the shoulders down? Can you hide your ribs from me? Exhale, lower the heels, lower the arms, roll the shoulders back. 2 more. Big deep inhale, lift the arms, you lift the heels, you hold. Now super glue the heels and inner thighs together. Pull the shoulders down your back as you open up the band a little further. Exhale, lengthen to lower. Last time, friends. Big deep inhale, float the heels off of the floor or the mat. You hold, and we press out the band for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you hold, pull the shoulders away from the ears, lift your heels another inch, like you grew that final inch throughout this hour. Exhale, lower the heels, lower the arms, take your stretchy off, roll the shoulders back. Take one final inhale without the stretchy heels, stay down, look up to the sky, let your head fall back. Keep that length as you lower the arms, roll the shoulders back. And you are done. Have a very good weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you guys. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you. There's Lisa. I can
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Have a good one.
Thanks, Dan. Thank you.
Thanks, Danielle.
Thanks, Carrie.
Thanks,
Bye,
Danielle.
girls. See you soon.
See you soon. See you soon.